Go ahead, Phil. I'd ask others to raise your hand, please, if you have questions for Julian.
Hey, Julian, how's it going?
It's going well. I just want to put it out there. It'd be appreciated if you guys put your video on so I could look you in your eyes.
Can you see me?
No.
Oh, happy to apply. I mean, the video's up.
I'm just, yeah, we're good. Oh, you got Phil.
I'm curious. David Andrews is somebody that's meant a lot to your offense over the course of the last several years here, and we know he's dealing with something right now. But just how important has he been to the overall operation, do you think, in the 2 games he has been back after missing last year?
I think he's been very, very important, not with just his play, but his leadership and just his professionalism. He's a stud on and off the field. You don't ever have to worry about anything. He's always going to have his job done, and he's a big part of this team.
If he can't play this weekend, how do you guys try to make up for that loss?
I think everyone's just got to worry about what they have to do to go out and do their assignment, and if we collectively do that, that's usually when you have your best results. So, as a receiver, I'm gonna try to get open, catch a ball, and block in the run game better, and if everyone does their job, that's usually when things go well, and that's what I'm going to be trying to do.
Thanks, Julian.
Yeah.
Next question, Chris Ryan, followed by Jim McBride.
Hey, Julian. Curious as to how you see your role having changed within the offense with a more mobile quarterback. You mentioned blocking in the running game, and do you see yourself as being perhaps more of a weapon in this offense than previous?
None of that has even crossed my mind. I mean, that's more for you guys to make a judgment on. I'm just trying to go out and do what the coach has asked me to do, and try to get on the same page with Cam and do the best I can. So that's what I'll continually try to do.
Just to follow up on leadership, Nikhil was mentioning yesterday that you've been, along with Cam, a big figure in helping him here in his second season. What's your approach to leadership, and how do you go trying to help a guy like Nikhil?
Just kind of share with him, little things that helped me when I was young. We've all been young in a locker room. We've all been new to an environment. And I don't know anywhere else, but here it's a little different, I guess. That's what everyone says. And you just try to give them little tidbits on things that make things more routine and comfortable for him. So, I mean, that's what I try to do, lead by example. And, if I see something or, that could be bad, not if I see something or he has a question, I could be the guy to, he can ask a question to. So that's what I try to do. And I'm super proud of him. And I'm hope he continues to blossom the way he's going, because he's doing an awesome job.
Next question, Jim McBride, followed by Bob Sosi.
Hey, Julian, when you look at this Raiders defense and the secondary in particular, what stands out to you?
Physical, big. So I mean, they're athletic. So I mean, that's what you see when you see them. Abraham, says he's a rookie because he missed last year, but having a year in a system and being a high draft pick, and he's very athletic, instinctive football player. And there's a bunch of guys over there that play the game well, and Coach Gruden seems to be the guy that gets his guys going. So you don't have to worry about that.
Next question, Bob Sosi, followed by Aiden Kern.
All right, thanks, Stacy. Hi, Julian. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Going back to the little things that helped you develop as a young receiver and the tidbits that you share with Nikhil and the other young guys, what was most important about your early development as a receiver to help you establish yourself in the league?
I don't know. That was so long ago, man. I'm just. I think establishing, a good routine is probably something that helped me get to, where I want to go and where I continually try to get to. When you have a good routine, and I learned that from a lot of veteran players, that adjusts according to position. But if you put together a routine, find out what you have to do, work hard at those things, and try to improve. I mean, that's usually when you improve and have a healthy mindset. So those are some of the things that kind of help me.
A bit out of left field regarding routine. Quickly, you're always one of the first, if not the first, out on the field, and you go through that regiment catching the ball out on the field. When did that develop for you? When did you start doing that in the league?
I started doing that pretty early in the league. I used to do a little more extensive physically when I was a lot younger, but now it's just more catches. So pretty early.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Last question, Aiden Kern.
Hey, Julian. A lot of athletes talk about, knowing their why and what their motivation is for going out on the field. You gained some headlines earlier this season when you used your happily miserable line. Just curious, at this point in your career, what is your motivation? What are you playing for? You've won Super Bowls. You've played with the best of the best. What gets you going and gets you motivated these days?
I love to compete, and I love football. Plain and simple. I mean, it's better than being in a cubicle. I think it's an unbelievable job. I love the locker room. I love the life, and I just love football. Something I've been doing since I was 8 years old. I've been around since I was in diapers, and it's something that is very up there on my totem pole of importance in my life. So I'd say that's the reason.
Great. Thanks.
Thank you, Julian. Thanks,
All
everyone.
right, guys.